ladies and gentlemen, it is go. It's no. Caleb's. This expectations are sky. Here we go for round one. Both men step back for just a moment. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Defense is not an option for these two. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he misses with that straight left. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That hook scores. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Calzaghe in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
The referee calling for... Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Don't get caught up on how many times this guy gets hit. He's a slugger, Johnny, and you know he's just waiting for his opportunity to strike back.
With sluggers, you cannot let them get into a rhythm because this is how they train. This is how they prepare for a fight. This is what they'll do all night. Do not dance their dance. You've got to use speed.
You'd like to see more jabs. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The right hook just missed. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching you every move, that every twist.
Talk about Calzaghe in that last round. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
There's always a way back.
On to the third. Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs would feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Nice counter shot. Do you believe what we're seeing? You've got 2 evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. Those counter punches have to hurt. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Deciding to... I can't believe it. They are giving up. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our tale of the tape. And first up, they call him Sweet Hands. Caleb Plant. This former middleweight champion of the world comes in. The fans are ready, and it looks like the fight. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Lucky that hook didn't score. It's all offense all the time. A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a build-up.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That right hand hurts. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything in return.
Catch and shoot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice counter shot. That hook doesn't score. They exchange punches. Big hook. Good. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. That bell could not have come soon enough. Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
And he just missed with that left jab. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Get out of the way of that right hook. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that. The bell rings and we start the third. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Caleb Plant is hurt.
Come on, get your boxing back together. Focus on what you gotta do.
I don't believe what we're seeing here.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Hold it right there! Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. How are they still standing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Looking to land the hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about planting that last. And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are giving us a high-tempo show. When you've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class, it sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. That right hook catching air. Tried to score with a jab. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour weight is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace. You can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about planting that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Forget about that round.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that. I'm happy.
You win this next round for me, kid. Now listen, kid, I need you to...
Don't let him back in the fight. Great round. You were thinking. You were smart.
Back at that jab back. Just box, be smart, get your shots off, don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Do not worry.
Now, I don't want you to load up. Don't be looking for that one shot.
Hey, let's go out there and let's reset. Forget about...
He's ready to go. He's gone already. Just make sure you follow.
You win this next round for me, kid. You getting soft on me?
Just the same again. Don't change too much.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
Let him back into it.
Don't let him back in or anything. Don't give him no free shots. Be smart. Just keep them on.
And there's the bell for round 5. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then Put the pressure on.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. He got out of the way of that right hook. Beautiful counter shot. That big hook doesn't land. Caleb Plant just got clipped. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there, these guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. He is down big time on the scores.
The bell, sometimes it couldn't be the...
There's the bell to start round 6. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get sucked in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Oh, wait a minute. Plant is in some serious trouble here. He somehow weathered the storm.
Ring Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what?
Down goes Caleb Plant.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you still want to fight?
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Plant in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
He's going to be confident. You got to take that confidence.
Great. I love that. I love that. That jab's slick.
And start gathering your pace and win the round back. Take the way beautiful.
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Boxing back together. Just take the round off. Win the round on your jab. And breathe when you're stepping around. You're starting to make mistakes, and you're switching off. I need you to switch back.
We can't figure you out. Good work. There's 1, 2 straight down the middle. Kick.
The round. I need you to focus on what you're doing.
Round. It's the same again. Don't change too much. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Listen, you're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round. Get back.
One shot or anything. You set him up and you...
And that'll do it for the minute break as we get set to get back in the action.
Boxing back together.
Or you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round or he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
And there's the bell for round 7. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely does.
Back together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he's got small blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point, and there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
In with the hook. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You'd like to see more jabs. Stamina. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about planting that last round. So it's planned. And there's the bell for round 8. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen.
Oh, Johnny, take a look at this action. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Did you see that? Caleb Plant is hurt. Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Caleb Plant just got clipped. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So
total domination with 10 seconds to go. And that's it. we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford, 5'7" tall, tipping the scales at 140 pounds, bang on, with a reach of 47 inches. And they'll be facing Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall, with an identical 170 centimeters reach.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the pound-for-pound best in the world, fighting out of Nebraska, USA, one of the greatest of all time. Juan Manuel Marquez. And how about this man? Not only a pound-for-pound fighting great, but when it comes to entertaining fights, there may be none better than this man.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
The fighters are ready to go. Let's hear the official introductions. We turn it over to the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Oh, right there! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Missing with the hook. Perfect counter lands. There's not a seat to be had in this arena, Johnny. It's got that big fight feel, doesn't it?
You have some...
Oh, I gotta cut you off here, Johnny. This may do it. It's all coming to an end. And Marquez goes down. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. They try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Marquez. There's the really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Jab not finding its target. it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.
Welcome to the WBC Arena, and what an atmosphere we have here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. It's Conor the Destroyer Ben. He's 160 pounds even. He stands 5 foot 8 inches tall with a reach of 68.1 inches. And in the other corner, it is Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. Comes in at 6 foot 1 inches with a reach of 74 inches.
An amazing reach advantage that fighters do not expect to see in this kind of fighter. The jab is unassumingly long and sharp and fast, and that will really put you off your stride.
Conor the Destroyer Ben, one of the most exciting and electrifying fighters in the world today. Caleb Sweet Hands Plant. This former super middleweight champion of the world is looking.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Connor, the Destroyer Ben. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Nashville, Tennessee, now fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, a super middleweight champion of the world, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
I love this arena. I dream of places like this. I dream of fights like this. I dream of atmospheres like this. But it could only happen here.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Wanted to land the left hook, but was not successful. There's a counter shot. Caleb Plant is hurt. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Caleb Plant just got clipped. They've avoided catastrophe there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one's dare do anything out of turn.
The straight right just misses. Not a lot of defense here at all. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Wait, what you do? Shots, yeah? Just keep him on the end of your jet.
Better than that guy. You're much better. He's not even in your league. Come on, switch on, get your boxing back together, put him back in his place.
You've been coaching for this entire fight. You're doing good, kid. You're doing good. Same again. Don't change too much.
Confident. I want you to go back out there, take his confidence away.
You can work at that, kid. That jab's looking nice.
Here we go for round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype... Hold that thought! Plant is in some serious trouble here. Down goes Caleb Plant. You saw it here. I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
It's time for our tale of the tape. So here is young Roy Jones Jr., Pensacola's finest, one of the great young champions in boxing. Today, he's 24 years old, 5 foot 11 inches tall with a reach of 74. And his opponent, it's Connor, the Destroyer Ben, 72 kilos even. He stands 173 centimeters tall, and his reach is the exact 173 centimeters.
Yeah, if you've got a brawl that's in front of you that's going to put you under pressure, get to your ribs and get close, you've got to be fast on your feet. If you've got the height and the reach, which I always go for, I depend on that. But if someone is going to push you back, keep pushing you down, you're going to be under pressure. Don't get stuck in the corner, because if you do, you're out of there.
Connor, the Destroyer Ben, one of those must-see type of fighters coming out of the UK. The famous son of a legend who's beating his own path.
Oh, pure bad blood.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Corner, introducing the newly crowned champion, holding a record of 22 wins, no losses, 20 big wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the young, undefeated, and newly crowned IBF middleweight champion of the world, known as Captain Hook, introducing Roy Jones Jr. Hiding out of the blue corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Connor, the Destroyer Ben.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk. The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. Good hook to the body. Incredible work rate. Welcome inside this unique environment, a beautiful theater, ready for a fist fight.
This is that place you want to say, I fought there, I've been there, and now we are here.
I guess showboating is part of their plan. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Down goes Ben. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
You think
shots off and don't give it anything. Go back and win the round.
Over that one shot or anything. You set him up and you take him out.
The fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had it.
Sure, you follow through. Don't let him coast through this round.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
It's a tough fight.
Keep doing what you do. The gaps will appear. Good man. You stay focused. Go on.
What do we expect to see here in round two? It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The jab not finding its target. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Did you see that? Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. It's somehow weathered the storm. Nice counter. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And a big shot rattles his cage. Connor Ben right now. Will he go down? Looks like trouble was averted.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace.
Despite what the judges... Whoa, wait a minute. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, looks so easy.
Great work. I love that. I love it. That jab slick. Just keep it slow. Just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round. Right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. You're starting to make mistakes and switching up.
Can't figure out. Good work. Just keep him on the end of that jab and you
Get to the counter and win the round.
put body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out. Good work. Keep going.
You need them to be confident now. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out.
Good man. You stay focused.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Don't be looking for that one shot or anything. You set him up and you take him out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
But for how long? Look at that. On the heel, but look at there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
Stop up. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Both men knocked down in that round. Incredible stuff.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
The right hand's beautiful. That's it. Now just stick a few body shots in there.
These two were made for each other. Nice counter punch right up the middle. He's got to figure out a way to neutralize that length.
Reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
Willing to score with that right hook. How about that time counter shot? So much for being a good sport here. They're going to taunt. And he scores with the counter. That jab won't score. Did you see that? Down goes Ben. On their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. Right back into the action.
Great round. You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up.
You've got two evenly matched fighters in this weight class. It sometimes comes down to who's in better condition. If their intention is to anger the opponent, I think it's going to work. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. True champion. Did you see that? Oh, what a shot. Ben in some serious trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him rattled like this. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and let's do it. your gloves. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. Can you continue? Time!
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? I need you to focus on what you're doing. You got complacent? The fight's not over yet.
Let's go. One, two, three, four, five. Come to me. Time!
Come on, do you want to win this fight? You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. Let him get back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back out there and win the round.
Good work. Now that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
And then we go again. Come on.
Let's do it.
They could have picked anywhere to fight, but they chose this. I'm Todd Grisham. There's no other venue like it. Welcome inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez. 5'7" tall with a reach of... Juan Manuel Marquez, one of the greatest fighters,
This bout,
we welcome you to this beautiful... These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Can't land that jab. That left hook doesn't find its target. The crowd has settled into their seats. They are ready to see something special at this amazing venue.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. They're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Failing to score with that right hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Caution being thrown to the wind. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard. What do we expect to see here in round two? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough round. Now you've got to make sure.
Oh, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Uh-oh. Lomachenko just got rocked. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. And at some point, and down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Good job stopping that uppercut. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. An upset of the year, perhaps right before our eyes. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. It never happened.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Oh my goodness, Johnny! The referee really thinking about... And Marquez goes down. That will do it. They want no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.
They don't like that. Listen to them. Oh, listen to that. When he gets back to the gym, his team is going to give him hellfire. This is what you work on as a fighter.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford. Sugar Ray Leonard. He, of course, won world titles in 5 different weight classes, including the undisputed welterweight title. His hometown is Wilmington, North Carolina.
It'll be ding-ding from first bell. They're off.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, presenting one of the all-time greats, the Hall of Fame legend of boxing, a 5-division champion of the world, Sugar Ray Leonard.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
All what's left is for the first bell to go. That's all we need now, because the build-up is getting ridiculous.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And we're off and running between these 2 really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. It's all offense all the time. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine?
Whoa, Johnny! Sugar Ray Leonard dazed! No, we don't see a knockdown!
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big hooks upstairs. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what? Next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Here we go for round 2. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart.
Sugar Ray is down on the canvas. referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round one. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Through the hook, didn't land. Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Nice start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their jobs. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactic.
He threw a punch and just got countered. That hook doesn't score. Looks like he's going to try and bait his opponent here. A perfect counter lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Leonard in that last round. What a huge... There's the bell for round 3. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes and get your head clear.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Swing and a miss with that hook. That counter shot lands. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens with... Did you see that? Crawford's legs are all over the place. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, they're... Hold that thought! Sugar Ray's in trouble! Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow. You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bo.
Back at it in round 4. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. That was the moment.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the ropeless.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Sugar Ray Leonard days! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Green Days now.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Sugar Ray's in trouble. Leonard took a big shot and down he So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Sugar Ray Leonard days. We're happy this round. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, Leonard just got rocked. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
Time for our tail of the tape. Julio Cesar Chavez, 5'8" tall with a reach of 68 inches. Vasily Lomachenko, standing at 5'6" tall, weighed in at an even 59 kilos, and he's got a reach of about 65 inches.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get...
Julio Cesar Chavez making his way to the ring, multi-time world champion, and there can...
This bout.
All the talking has been... We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. Jab slightly off target. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Nice counter. Just when you thought we'd see... Oh, wait a minute! Lomachenko in trouble. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Really good buzz in the air tonight. This crowd waiting for something special.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation in the thousands of people here, of those millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything.
Oh, Johnny! Julio Cesar Chavez in some serious trouble. Oh, my goodness! Chavez is on the canvas! At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens, I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Chavez in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the...
There's the bell for round two. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got